wanted to take a minute and share a little bit about my experience with joining the Jesus School of Business with Michael Pink. I've followed his work for over 2 decades. The first book I ever read of his was Selling Among Wolves Without Joining the Pack, or Getting Eaten Alive is the tagline. His work is always spoken truth to me. And so recently I had the opportunity to join his Jesus School of Business. And I had the options of either joining the monthly meetings or the weekly meetings. And having a very strong, passionate vision to accomplish a huge task that I believe has been put before me, divinely intervention here, I decided that the weekly was going to meet my needs that much better. And I have been so blown away by the level of attention that Michael gives to people who join his group. Questions that I've had, we've emailed back and forth during the live sessions themselves. The questions that he answers, the questions that he asks have made a massive difference already. And I've only been in his group for, I think, 4 weeks now, not quite, 3 or 4 weeks. And I had a recent event and I followed his advice to the letter. That's the whole reason that I joined his group. And my success rate literally doubled based on following what he advised me to do, with very specific offers and follow-ups and how to interact with my offer and that kind of thing. So I could rave for a long time about what I've learned. The resources in his group are phenomenal. He advised me, where to start because it was a lot of information. He gave me a list, sort of a homework list that I used, and it helped me to get through and consume a lot of knowledge and teaching relatively quickly in a very linear, fashion, organized fashion, and I could take it in and not be overwhelmed. And so I can't say enough about how wonderful his group has been. I really look forward to continued learning and the opportunity to see what I've been gifted by God and kind of tasked by God to accomplish, really get accomplished in a way of excellence and great success, all for God, right? Nobody teaches like Michael. Nobody has done such a deep dive into scripture as he has, as far as sales and marketing goes, in a way that, I worked with somebody recently who said a lot of the things that are used out there are kind of cringy. There's a lot of programs where they just sort of put a couple of scripture on top and call it a Christian strategy, but it's not really. It's just the world strategy with a scripture on top. So it's the best decision I ever made as far as this area of my business, and I can't wait to see how much better things get. So hope to see you in the school.